let's go ahead and move on to that next step and actually use this setting within our theme. The way that we're going to approach this applying of a background color for inputs inside of our theme is by adding a chunk of CSS code within the page rather than outputting it to a separate CSS file, which might be a better long-term solution. So go ahead and jump to your resource pack directory, and let's open up the 12th step, which is called template.php use theme setting. And then go ahead and jump to your Drupal site and open up the template.php file inside of your bat overrides folder. And go ahead and copy the entire code in the step file and paste it over the code that's currently in your template.php file and save it. So what we're doing here is using a pre-processing function in order to add our CSS code. In particular, this is a page pre-process function, so we're calling it bat overrides pre-process page. And like any pre-process function, it's going to get passed a variables array. We don't actually need to use that array for this. Our first step is to get the color that's saved in our settings, or to get the default if we haven't actually saved our theme settings page yet. And so we're using theme get setting, and we're passing it the name of our setting, input background color. And then as our next step, we're simply adding a very short bit of CSS to our page using Drupal add CSS, and we're constructing the CSS code. We're saying all inputs are going to have a background color of our color. And then as the second parameter, we're setting it to inline, which means that it will get added to the page directly. Okay, go ahead and save this and jump back to your site in your browser. And let's go ahead and go to the home page. I'm just going to click on the breadcrumb. And here we can see that our inputs have a yellow background now. So if you have been experimenting with your template.php file and didn't have a pre-processing function for your page before, you also may need to flush your caches in order to rebuild the theme registry and get this new setting to register. Okay, in our next step, what we're going to do is use the color module to create this effect, this ability to change the background color for our inputs, which is a little bit more usable. It allows people to use a color selector to select the color option.